Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Rachel, and if you're not subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. So today I'm finally doing my finale for my Finish 7 by spring. I know that technically spring was over in March, but it didn't feel like spring around me until around this time, so I thought I could kind of push back my finale to April. And also would give me a little bit more time to use up some of my products. I feel like overall I did a pretty decent job. I used up a couple and made good progress on a few, and then there's one that just wasn't very good, so let's get into it. So starting off with the products I finished up, the first one I want to mention is my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I feel like putting sprays into project pans is kind of a gimme product because it's pretty easy to use these products up. So this is only a sample size, obviously, it's a small bottle, and I mainly use this under my makeup to hydrate my skin before putting it on. Since it is supposed to be a primer water, I don't really feel like it provided any priming properties other than kind of hydrating my skin. I feel like it didn't really make my makeup last any longer. So this is my progress on this product. As you see, when we started, we were all the way up here. This was my last update, and then I finished it all the way up, so now this bottle is completely empty. I'm really glad to get this spray out of my collection just because I don't really reach for setting sprays or priming sprays that often. It's not my preferred way to prime or set my makeup. The next thing I used up is a concealer, and this is my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This was kind of hard to mark just because the concealer really sticks to the sides of this container. Even now, when it's almost completely empty, there's concealer all over the sides. I did take out the stopper in my last update, but I was going to try to use it up to its entirety so you could kind of see through the tube. But honestly, it was such a hassle. It was just too much work to try to get product off the sides. So I decided to call it done because I was barely getting any product on my doe foot. But as you can see, I have scraped the majority of the sides to get product off. So I did use up most of the product in this concealer. And before I put this concealer in this product, I was kind of so-so about it. I didn't think it was that amazing. But I actually, now that I've been using a different concealer, I think I prefer this concealer a lot more. I feel like this one has more coverage, but it still looks really natural on the skin. So I think I would consider repurchasing this concealer. And the next product that I think I had really good progress on is another face product, because that's just what I tend to use up the most. And that is the Sonia Kashuk Soft Matte Foundation? No, Soft Focus Satin Matte Foundation. So when I first started this project, this was pretty much untouched, but recently I got some foundation mixers, so now I'm finally able to use this foundation. And it's really hard to tell the progress on this because, as you can see, the bottle has this frosted black on it, so it's pretty much opaque. It's very hard to see any progress. So I think in the beginning I was probably somewhere up here because I had barely used the foundation, and now you can actually see on the bottle, now that I'm getting farther down, you can actually see that the product is beginning to settle. It is extremely subtle. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but right over here you can kind of see that the foundation is beginning to settle and there's some space here. So that means that I'm probably around this mark for the foundation. There is only 0.88 fluid ounces in this foundation, so I thought I was going to be able to use it up in its entirety for this project. So I'm a little disappointed about that, but I did use up the majority of the product. So although I didn't finish it, I am proud of the progress I made on this foundation, and it'll probably be out of my collection very soon. And the next product is a lip product that I also thought I was going to finish up, but I didn't. And that is my Milani lip pencil in the shade Brandy. I was trying to use this up because it is one of my oldest lip pencils in my collection, and I find that lip pencils are a little bit easier for me to use up. So when I started this project, I had pretty much all of the word Milani still shown on this pencil, and now I'm like halfway done with the word Milani. So this is where I am now. As you can see, it is quite a short pencil. And the next product that I want to share with you guys is the eyeshadow I had in this project pan, and that is the Bareminerals the Epiphany duo. I was working on the shimmery shade in this. I hope you guys will be able to see the progress on it because I feel like the pan itself hasn't expanded, but the shadow around it has gotten a lot flatter, so hopefully you'll be able to see it in the pictures. But this is where I am right now. Hopefully you can see that the pan has expanded very, very little, but most of the product around the pan has been worn it down. So although I really love this shade, I am wearing it right now on my lids. I love this color so much, but I definitely think it's time for me to take a break from it. I have been using it pretty regularly during this project, and this shade reminds me more of the cooler months. And the last products I have to mention are powder products, like loose powders. I have two of them. If you saw in my last video, I did change out one of my products to this Besame translucent powder because I forgot what I had before in this project, but I wasn't liking the product anymore, so I decided to toss it and replace it. I wasn't expecting to make that much progress on this since it is a loose powder, and I find that it is hard to use up, and I've pretty much only been using it for, I want to say, like maybe a month or two. But actually I do have a progress line to show you, which is really exciting because I didn't think I was going to, because when I show you this product, you'll understand why I'm so surprised to see progress on this one. But it may be because this powder has less product than this one. Alright, so hopefully you'll be able to see the product sitting in this packaging. It is a little bit hard to mark progress on this powder. But as you can see, when I started off the project, I was all the way up here. And now my product seems to be sitting around here, which I feel like that is a lot of progress for only using it for a month or so. And I don't even use this powder all over my face. I mainly use it only on my under eyes to just brighten up that area. There must be like really little product in this or something, because I can't believe that I used up a loose powder that quickly. So although I do really enjoy this product, I feel like this is going a little bit fast. I'm not quite sure if I would repurchase this in the future if I ran out of it, but I would say that this is a good brightening under eye powder. Alright, and for the product that I did not do so hot on, this is the Mercier Invisible Loose Setting Powder. So this is another loose powder that I've been using up, and if you look at my progress marks from this past 2 months, since my last update, I really haven't moved like at all. So this is where my last progress mark was. And even if I have the product settle like flat, I'm pretty much at the same line. For some reason, this hasn't moved at all, and I feel like I've been using it a lot. I've been using it in my hair as a dry shampoo to try to help maybe use it up a little bit faster for this project. I've been using it all over my face to set my foundation. And for some reason, this product isn't moving anymore. I don't know why. So I am a little bit discouraged by that. I thought I'd be able to use it up completely, because I thought once it got near the bottom, it would move a lot faster. But I am ready to part with this powder. I am very tired of using this powder. I don't think this sits the best on my skin. I think it sits okay, but I definitely prefer other powders to this, and since I have used up the majority of it, I think I am just ready to call it quits with this. We had a good journey together. I used a lot, but I'm ready to throw this powder out. So those are all the products in my project pan. Overall, I think I did a pretty decent job this time around, which was surprising me, because I feel like I have this project going on, and then I have my Pan That palette, and then I also have my yearly project pan, so I think I'd be able to do this well on this project. I think I am going to take a little break from a seasonal project pan right now, just because I want to focus more on my yearly products. I might do another one maybe closer to the end of summer or end of the year. I think right now I need a little bit of a 1-2 month break from seasonal project panning. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!